how can I get ACH payments from my clients so I don't have to pay so much in credit card fees? Oh, I am feeling you. So I'm going to share with you a couple different techniques, couple different technological platforms for you to do that. A caveat and some quick thoughts about pros and cons. So we used Bill.com for a number of years. It's a great platform. It integrates with QuickBooks Desktop, QuickBooks Online, Xero, other platforms as well, larger accounting packages as well. And we never really had a problem with it. And the thing to remember about Bill.com is that the ACH feature, the ability for a client to pay via ACH or to choose between ACH and credit card, that feature is global in Bill.com, meaning you either turn on the choose ACH versus credit card feature for all clients or have the credit card option turned off for all clients. And the base fee is, so we had it turned off, by the way, and really 2 people in 4 years ever had a problem with that. And 3 months into our services, they said, fine, pull from my bank account. There's a base fee for Bill.com, something in the realm of $20 a month-ish. And then there's a 49-cent fee for every payment that you pull from a client's bank account, which is crazily so much better than credit card fees. I mean, you can pull $10,000 from a client's account and you're still only paying 49 cents. Yes, this is a win. The thing to remember with ACH payments, and this is across all the platforms, you'll want to get a written authorization first from the client, a signed written authorization saying, hey, we give you permission to pull from our bank account, not a particular amount. This is just a global authorization saying, hey, we're working together, we authorize you. And Bill.com actually has a sample such authorization that you can download, customize with your client's name and use. Another platform, and I don't know whether this makes sense for your industry, but another platform that you can use to pull ACH is Practice Ignition. So Practice Ignition, the ACH fees are $1 per. Now you might say, oh my gosh, that's twice Bill.com. Okay, fine, but the platform has its pros and cons. There is a flat monthly fee. It's higher. It's of $79 for their smallest program. And that's because Practice Ignition is not just for charging clients. There are other features. There's a whole proposal process, and it's awesome. After using Bill.com for a number of years, we moved into Practice Ignition in order to have the proposal and payment functionality in a single platform. And it's a great platform with its pros and cons. But and one of the advantages of Practice Ignition is that on a client by client basis, you can make the credit card option available or not available. So if you want to pull from all of your clients' bank accounts except 2, you want them to have the credit card option, something like Practice Ignition may be advantageous to you in that regard. So it's something to consider. Another main thing to consider that dramatically contrasts Bill.com and Practice Ignition is the number of days that it takes for the money to actually get into your bank account. Bill.com, 5 days. Practice Ignition, 10 days. Yes, I have talked to the people at Practice Ignition multiple times, and that 10-day window is not going to change anytime soon. Yeah, that's not going to change anytime soon. They have their reasons, which I'm not going to go into right now, but it's not going to change anytime soon. So if time is a factor, if you want that money in 5 days instead of 10, and if that's your primary priority, then you'll probably want Bill.com over Practice Ignition. 2 other things worth considering are QuickBooks. QuickBooks Online offers the ability to pull or for a client to pay via ACH. And that costs 50 cents per transaction, no matter how large the transaction is. And the number of days that it takes for you to get the money is reasonable. I think it's even shorter than that 5-day window. If you want the money sooner than that, I think they changed it. I think in recent times, like they have, I don't know. That's the best information I have for you. But if you have follow-up questions about how that works with QuickBooks Online, you can send me a message and I'll get more specific information. The thing about QuickBooks Online is with the payment side, as far as I have ever seen, you don't have the ability to pull from your client's bank accounts. You have to wait for them to press the button and pay you. So that has its own risk profile. And so if you're looking for an advantage as far as number of days, for example, QuickBooks Online versus Bill.com, at least with Bill.com, the number of days is predictable. In QuickBooks Online, it's not your finger on the button, it's somebody else's finger on the button, which now means it could be any number of days because you're waiting for people to pay. And maybe they pay right away. Maybe you have them on the phone saying, okay, I'm sending you the invoice. Could you please pay now before we hang up? You might have procedures on this, but it does stand a pretty good chance of introducing a great deal of uncertainty. The last platform that I wanted to share with you today before moving to today's special feature is your bank's own ACH program. The fees may be higher than the whole 50 cents per or $1 per. You'll have to check with your bank. That does change from bank to bank. However, this I can tell you, banks typically charge by the number of ACH batches, i.e. they charge per batch. And one batch can have one payment that you're pulling from a client's bank account, or one batch can have 20 payments. But check your bank's fee schedule, and if it's confusing, because why would a fee schedule from a bank possibly be confusing? Then get somebody on the phone from your bank to explain it and decide for yourself. You get information about the number of days that it takes from the time that you press the button till the money is in your account, and get absolute clarity. Is it a fixed fee? Is it a variable fee? Does it depend on the amount? Get clear on that. Your bank should help you get clear on that, and then you can decide. So those are the 4 platforms that you may want to consider if you would like to charge your clients via ACH to put an end to those horrible ACH fees.